Chapter 6. I could not believe I just entered Nathan's car, the new brother from my church. My reaction turned odd on seeing him, but I tried to compose myself. He was observant enough to notice my strange reaction, despite my camouflage. "Are you okay?" Nathan asked. "Yes, I'm okay, thank you," I answered. "Your face looks familiar, Ma. Do you attend Christ at church?" He inquired while his eyes were focused on the road and his hands on the steering. "Yes, sir. My name is Esther. I already know who you are. The truth is, I'm surprised to see you and cannot fathom out why you are going to Zuru and picking up passengers. I wanted to satisfy my curiosity." He smiled, and I clearly saw his perfectly placed dimple. I admit he's handsome, but he's not the type of man I want. Wait a minute, what type of man do I really want? I soliloquized. "I'm going for a medical outreach. My team left this morning for it. I could not go with them in the morning because I was on duty, a duty I must not miss. To answer your second question, I needed a companion for the trip, and I only need a passenger, not passengers," he said and smiled. "Are you a medical doctor?" I asked him using low tone. "Yes, I am. I work at the teaching hospital here in Sokoto as a neurosurgeon. I have only a year to work here, after which I will go back to Kogi State, my state of origin." He told me in details more than I expect. It was already 10 p.m. when we arrived Zuru. Nathan surprised me when we arrived Zuru. He did not only refuse to collect my transport fee, he also drove me to the front of our family house. From my heart felt my mouth. I verbalized my appreciation and bade him farewell. Immediately after Nathan left, I ran into our family house like one pursued after. I was still breathing heavily when I was shocked by what I saw. I saw Mom seated on the couch, watching an Indian series on Z World. I stood confused, surprised, angry, and speechless. After a few minutes, I looked from Mom to Tabitha, and from Tabitha to Mom many times before Tabitha finally spoke. "Sister, welcome," Tabitha said, came to me and took my bag. "Mommy, are you really sick or?" I asked confused. "Esther, no greetings, Abby?" Mom retorted. "I'm sorry, Ma. Good evening," I greeted and sat on one of the sofas. I was very tired due to the trip, although it was a personal car. "Evening, my child. Why did you choose to travel in the night? You should only travel by day, okay?" "Mommy, I could not wait for another day because I was so disturbed. Tabitha sounded as if you would die if I don't come on time," I said, looking at Tabitha. Mom followed my gaze. "Why are you both looking at me? Mommy, you told me to make it real so that she must come." Tabitha shrugged. "Even in my dream, I won't believe both of you can cook up something like this," I said and walked to my room. I noticed Mom followed after me. I was very angry. They disrupted my plan to go with Mommy Grace for the outreach. It hurt me when I remembered I wholeheartedly gave myself in preparation for the outreach. It hurt me badly. I heard Mom from behind saying, "Esther, I am sorry if you are angry. I want the best for you, and Gideon is the best for you. For your awareness, he is in town. I talked with his mom, and his mom has spoken to him concerning meeting you." "Mommy, I really appreciate your concern, but I don't like this your idea of appointment between me and Gideon. You don't know Gideon. He's the worst choice ever. Mommy, he's very proud. He will look down on me and see me as one of those girls who is in a hurry to marry. I won't avail myself to him, let alone allow him to look down on me," I said bluntly. You might be right too, but he's your friend. Was my friend, Mommy," I retorted. "My daughter, do me a favor. Go and meet him tomorrow. Maybe something good may come out from this. Please go," Mom advised me. I will go because I don't want to disobey you, ma. Just know I am not promising you what you expect, so do not place your hope on me, I uttered. Mom smiled, hugged me and said, "Thank you for coming. We miss you. More importantly, I'm glad you agreed to meet Gideon. I can do anything for you, Mom. I love you," I said, then continued. "Where is Daddy? I didn't see him when I came in." "You know your daddy. Immediately went to bed after we finished prayers by 8 p.m. He's fast asleep," she told me. "I'll see him tomorrow then. What time am I meeting Gideon?" I asked Mom because I want to make sure I have enough time to get my list of right words ready. You might think I was preparing to face judges in a court. I've made up my mind not to take trash from him. 4 p.m. in the evening, Mom answered. I went to bed that night with various thoughts flashing through my mind. On short intervals, my mind flashed back to my trip with Nathan as I felt connected to him, but I discarded the thought as soon as it came. I woke up slowly and reluctantly from my deep, peaceful sleep after a gentle tap on my shoulder by Mom, who was seated on the couch, smiling. "Mommy, good morning," I said, stretching my hands and legs. "Morning, my dear. How was your night?" she asked, blushing. "Mommy, are you okay?" I asked, skipping her greetings. I know joy comes in the morning, but Mom's joy was exorbitant this morning. "I have been smiling over you while you were sleeping. I'm just happy seeing you. You may not know the love a mother has for her daughter until you become a mother. And you don't know what this means to me," she said, still smiling. "Mommy, is that really the case?" "Part of it. You'll have a visitor outside," she whispered. "A visitor? Mommy, may I know the name of the visitor?" I asked, surprised. "Pardon me, my dear. I was so excited that I forgot to ask him," she said happily. I suddenly jumped from my bed to the window and peeped through it in order to see the visitor. Behold, it was Nathan. To be continued. To follow this series, you can follow the author on Facebook at Rahila Johanna Bauer. You can share this series, but please do not edit the credit of the author and the details. Nightingale Novels, inspired by God, written by Rahila Johanna Bauer.